Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48 and welcome back to Techtonica. So we are going to be building a factory in this spot. I think this is where they want us to build the factory. This is where we ended up last video. Up here, we got to repair this thing. It's one of my tasks, right? We got to give it a bunch of materials. We're nowhere near being able to get those materials just yet. And that's why we have to set up a factory. So I was looking around off camera, and we do have some copper right here and some iron right here. So I'm thinking we'll have the copper come in this way, iron come in this way, and then we'll have like a bus of iron and copper ore coming straight down through here. And then we should be able to feed that to machines on both sides and kind of get some kind of factory going. But before we do that, there is a secret area I would like to break in near the entrance where I started the game. And I'm going to show you something really dope. I don't know if I actually showed it on camera when I did my first episode. But just in case I didn't, I'm going to show it to you now. So let's get back over here to the beginning area. And we're going to go back where we started the game, okay? Where we started the game, there was a window that overlooked into a factory. And we're going to try and get to that factory today. Alright, so let's just come up here. And let's go back to the entrance. Alright, this is where we came out. Alright, and then over here, there's a giant factory. Can't get through there. There's windows. I don't think I can use this to get through windows. Nope. Definitely cannot. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get through that over here. We're going to try and get through the wall over here to get to that area. And if I'm looking on the map, you can kind of see... yeah, right here. You see that? I think if we could break through this wall over here, we'd probably be good to go. Let's see how this works. There we go. 3... And let's break through this wall here. This is definitely not where you want to dig. I went as far as I could go, and it won't let me dig anymore. See that? Protected area. So, over here, if you look on the map, right here, that's the proper way to dig. You're supposed to come in this way. So, this looked like a better way to come in, but apparently that's not the way. So I came over here, and I dug one time, and it opened up the tunnel. So there you go. We'll come through here. And let's see what we can find over here. Light right there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at this. So this stuff right here, I believe this is the... that stuff. Yeah, that's the bio brick. That's the stuff you use, compressed biofuel. It's much better biofuel. Like this the fuel power on plant matter is 5. This is 35. So, yeah, that's an incredibly large amount of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come through here and press E to pick up as much of this as we can. And I guess, is it still being produced? Yeah, it's still being produced, so I could just grab a ton of this stuff. And I was gonna take some, let's take some stuff apart. What about this? Scan? Alright, so that we already scanned, so that wasn't anything. These are smelters, I already know about those. Mining drills, I already know about. I mean... Mining drill fragment is, I mean, we'll get a couple, like, we'll get a gear. It's not even worth our time. Is there anything in here? No, there's nothing in the storage. Ooh, is that that's a sorter. Hold on. Can we not scan that? Nah, I guess not. Darn it. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's a smelter. Okay, so these are all coming out of here. Where is this stopping? Why isn't it going into the storage? You know what? I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's just keep picking it up until it's done. There you go. Pick up a ton of that stuff. I got 100. What is... Oh, it's just taking them out of there. Okay. So let's just... Yeah, okay. I thought it was mining... I thought it was mining this stuff or something or creating it in some way, but it's not. What is it doing in here? Oh, it's using it as fuel. Okay. That makes sense. So they're trying to teach you, hey, this stuff's fuel, you know? And I'm all like, got it, bro. I'm gonna take it all. And this stuff will be awesome. What is this? Take that. Okay, can I inspect this? No. That's the long arm inserter, by the way. I don't know if there's anything else here. I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah, there's where I started. Right over there. So that's awesome. And now we have a lot of bio brick. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Bio brick. Biobrick, the fuel source. 5 to 35, that's huge. I've been keeping all of the drills and smelters going since last episode, and I've been just kind of looking around, gathering, you know, the plant fiber stuff, keeping them going. And yeah, that's looking great. Let's go see how much we have. Now, I did put all of my ingots and everything in here because I wanted to see how many I have total. And yeah, we got quite a bit. I'm gonna take a, well, I guess I'll just take it all. I don't see any reason not to. It's not like I have some kind of like limit on weight or anything like that. Okay, so I also put down some more science over here, right? So there's a lot more science. So let's see what we can open up. Terraforming. Mining, yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. I don't really care about any of that stuff right now. The assembler we need, but I need to find fragments. The bio brick I can do right now. Okay. I need to find fragments for all of that stuff. Logistics, I need fragments, I need fragments, I need fragments. Transportation, suit speed. You know what? I don't think I'm going to use 25 on that right now. It's not like I have to go that far. Oh, crank generator. I definitely need that. Basic construction. Definitely need that. Okay. Crank connect. Definitely want that. I can't do it accumulator yet. And for science, what do these do again? Mass collect. Enables mass collection of assets in immediate vicinity. All right, I'm going to leave that alone for now. I don't really know if I need that or not. Core. I need this, but not right now. Not just yet. Okay, that all looks good.
Inbound. Crank generator. Activate with manual or automated rotation to produce electricity. Task inbound. Power floor. Build to establish structural foundation and conduct electricity from crank generators.
Yeah, the crank generator, you have to like crank it every 5 minutes, basically. It's a very early, obviously, like the earliest generator of power you can get. The power floors are awesome because you don't have to run wires to anything. Anything on the power floor gets powered. Is there any way we could destroy this stuff? Because this stuff is going to be in the way, and I don't know if there's a way to destroy it or not. I'm not really sure where I want to start the floor. First thing we got to do is the floor. So let's get that started now. Power floor. Okay. And I guess I'll just start it right here. Does it go over rocks? What happens if it goes through rocks? I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just start putting it down. Here, let's see what happens. Yes, it destroys the rocks. Tell me it destroys the plants as well. Whoops. I guess we're not going to find out right now. I love that it destroys... Oh, what about this, though? Maybe it doesn't destroy that because you could pick it up. Here, let's scan it. Ember stock. Can I get rid of it? I don't think I can. Alright, you know, not that great, but not the end of the world. Alright, so how much more do we have? Let's put down some more flooring. I guess flooring can float. I don't know. Oh, it got rid of the plants. All right, great. Oh, man.
Signal deciphered. Ingress AS2013. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Triangulation of what? Oh, okay. Hold on. What's this all about?
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Mind the voltage.
I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I think what I want to do is I want to come over here and scan some stuff. All right, so that's the assembler. That's one of 3. That's the plants. This is... What is it? That's the long inserter. Oh, there's 2 of 3. Alrighty. And let's come over here and look for some more stuff to scan. There's gotta be more stuff to scan. I'm probably just walking over it. I don't see anything. Alright, I was looking over there. I crossed the river, and here we go. 2 more assemblers.
Assembler.
Hell yeah, bro.
Electricity to produce items in multiplied quantities.
Mm-hmm. So
in other words, even though you can handcraft anything, assemblers will make 2 of them in the same time it takes your portable tool to make 1. And we can build 1,000 assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
How nice. Alright, so we still have to learn assembler. So we gotta do that. Can I actually make the floor pieces? I think I can. Yeah. Power floor. Alright. Let's go ahead and make, 60 more of those. Just for now. And I thought there was something else I want. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make a lot of these, by the way. We're gonna make just a bunch of those. I gotta place them down. Basically, what's gonna happen is there's going to be a science tech that I'm gonna want to get called Core Composer. And that's basically, you put the science into this and it places it automatically for you. It's a lot easier. We're gonna need 85 science for that. So, you know, it is what it is, okay? I think what I need to do now... Oh yeah, I gotta see if I can make the crank thing. The crank power thing. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Power... Oh, crank generator, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and make, let's just make 10 of those. Now this is gonna take a little bit, so I'll pause the video. I'm also gonna go back and grab some more iron and copper. I think instead of making all the science in my inventory, I'm gonna do the smart thing, and I'm gonna make it in the assembler. The assembler make it faster, and I think you also get twice the amount, from the same amount of resources from the assembler, okay? Let's take a look at how many science. Okay, we have 44 science down. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to put down some crank generators. Now, here's the cool thing about these. Because I got the tech, they will connect to each other, which is awesome. All right, so I got 3 crank generators there now. So what I'm going to do is I have to automate research. Now, in order to do research, I'm going to need copper wire and mechanical components. Mechanical components take iron and copper. Copper wire just takes copper. Now, if you put the copper ingots and the iron ingots on the same like path, it'll cause issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down 2 boxes. All right, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one here. Okay. Now this box will have iron, and this box will have copper. All right. Now, I don't want to have these on the same lines. As a matter of fact, I don't want to have any lines at all. I don't want to have any conveyor belts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the assembler and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to put another assembler right here. All right. Now, this assembler will do copper wire, which it only needs copper. This assembler will do mechanical components, which it needs both. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a inserter right here. Is this one iron? Yeah, that one's iron. Okay, so we're going to put an inserter right there because we need iron coming out, going into this. And then we're going to put an inserter right here because we need copper going into there. Now, at some point, because I did some testing off camera, at some point what will happen is this thing will need more iron than copper, and it'll be waiting for iron when it's really being basically just putting a bunch of copper in there. The copper will block the iron. It's all kinds of issues. Okay, so what I'm going to do, like right here, you see right there, the copper stopped. That's because it can't take any more copper. Okay, I guess it could take twice the amount. It could take 4 copper when it only needs 2. But right there, it'll stop. If this copper and the iron were on the same conveyor belt, you'd have all kinds of headaches. All right, so this one right here is only going to need copper. So we'll do that right there. All right, so now we have this side making... Here, you can just press Alt. We have this side making... Wait, why isn't it showing what it's making? Probably because it doesn't have any power. All right, let's give it some power. All right, so when you crank the crank generators, it will do a charge for 5 minutes. And now, you can see right there, we have the wire being made, and the copper's... Oh, look at this. I did the wrong way. Wait, I thought this was copper. That is copper. Yeah, that's copper. It looked like iron for a minute. Never mind. We're good. The only reason it's not putting more copper into there is because it's got as much copper as it needs. So it's got copper coming out from here, and this thing will be pressing and making us some copper wire. This thing is making the mechanical components. It's got the iron on the bottom. Doesn't that look a little bit like iron in the back? But it's not. Got iron on the bottom, copper at the top. This thing's making what it needs to make, and that is perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we're going to... this goes right here. Now this goes right here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down. Actually, before we do that, why don't we just go ahead and put this down? Just like that. Perfect. And now we take this, and we come all the way down here. And then we take this, and we come all the way down here. I don't know why I do it at the end. You don't really need to do it at the end. You can do it right here. I do it at the end because, I don't know, because I want to. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have these copper wire being taken out and put on the conveyor belt, and then loaded into that. And then the same thing here. The mechanical parts will come out, conveyor belt, loaded into there. And there you go. And now all you have to do is set this up to make science. It's getting the wire and the mechanical parts, and it will make science. Our science is now kicking butt. Let me go over here and show you the stack of crazy amount of science. By the way, I was wondering what would happen if I pulled up the... What are these things called? The science thingies. Research cores. I was wondering what would happen if I pulled up the research cores. Because once you put them down and use them, I was like, maybe I could pick them up and place them back down and like, you know, kind of game the system. No. If you need, like, let's say you need 10 research cores to unlock something. You put down man, that beeping is really irritating. Hold on.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Exceptional dimensions.
Yeah, I got it. I know where we're going, but I'm trying to get some stuff going first. Anyway, let's say you need 10 science. You put down 10 science research cores, right? And then you get the science and you spec'd into it and you got it. If you pick up those research cores, like let's say you have 10 research cores and you use those 10 research cores to research something that requires 10 research cores, and then you pick them up and you place down 5, you still won't have any research. This little research thing will be 0. You won't have it. Okay, you have to put down 10 to get back to where you were, so there's no gaming the system. I have put down just a butt ton of science over here, though, man. Like, it's all over the place. That is awesome. I went ahead and unlocked Core Composer, and I did make one. And the Core Composer is, like, super duper giant and takes a lot of room. So the next thing I needed to do was get a lot more of those power floors. And power floors take a long time. Well, they kind of take a long time. It depends on how you do it. Let me show you how I did it, because I'm getting power floors like it ain't ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Let's go check this out. Once I got the amount of science I needed, I repurposed the, I don't know what you would call it, the machine system to not do science and instead to do power floors. It just took a couple little things, okay? What I did was I'm not using this at all. And this will be outputting these floor pieces. And all it needs is iron and the copper wire. So the copper wire doesn't change. This side stays exactly the same. Basically, I took this thing out of production. This is where the iron is, and the iron is automatically being fed into here, and I'm making floors. Now, you make 10 of these at a time, so you really need to take stuff out of there quickly. I am using these fast inserters that I found, and honestly, 2 fast inserters still wasn't enough to empty this thing out. So now I've got fast inserters pulling out power floors, and I've just got power floors everywhere coming out of my ears. I made more generators. I moved them. The generators were never supposed to be here permanently, so I moved the generators over here, and now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a lot more floor pieces. So let's go ahead and expand this. There we go. And I want to put down a few more of these. Whoops. What am I looking at? Number 8. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more for an even 10. This power thing that I'm going to put down, that's going to do all my science, it's going to use up, like, a lot of power. I think it's like 750 power. So, and I'm going to put it, like, right here. So, this will go back to a science production. I don't know what you would call this. What would you call this? This setup? Science production setup? I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but that's what it's going to be. Let's go ahead and put those in there. All right, let's crank these. All right, they're all good. All right, beautiful. And now let's see if we can put this down. Still not big enough. Oh, there we go. This is a good spot for it. All the science is going to go up into the sky. So I think I want it right about here. Yeah, you want as much room over it as you could possibly get. Now, this is going to be a little bit wasteful having stuff go from here to over here, but that's okay. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, so now what I'm going to do is... See, it won't pull out just science. It'll pull out anything that's in here. So what I need to do is I need to stop all of this. Basically, the way I stop things is I just pick up the inserters. There we go. And then once you've done that, you come over here and you pick these up. All right, just like that. Looking good. And then we got to get these out of here. Now there's only science in there. Now that there's only science in there, we will go ahead and start really going hardcore for science. Should I do 2 of these? I don't know. Oh, it didn't line up. Darn it. Oh, it really didn't line up. That's going to bother me. That's going to... Yeah, that's going to really bother me. I can't have that. Can't do it. So these have got to be right here in the middle. Just like that. How's that? Much better. Much better. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and... this is going to go this way. If you press R, it'll turn it. Oops. Hold on, I kind of screwed this up. I don't know how to go back. So we'll just do that. So let's do that a little bit slower. So this will go over here. This will go right here, and it will R turn this way. And then this will go right to there. Then this will go here. R to turn this way. Oh, that's okay. No big deal. Whoops, that's too far. There we go. All right, we will use regular inserters for this and see how it goes. And boom, and boom. Yeah, it should be pretty good. The only thing I would like to see changed on this game is stuff on the conveyor belts are 2D. I'd really love for stuff to be 3D. All right, so you see right there, it'll place science itself. So I don't have to worry about it. It just goes and goes. Why is it not placing any? There we go. Wow, placed a bunch at once. Awesome. All right, so now I need to turn this back into a science setup. I still don't know what to call this thing. Man, having to keep crank these generators is freaking annoying. But, you know, it's okay. I didn't feel like I was getting enough science for some reason, so I doubled up the science. What I did was, this one right here had plenty of mechanical parts, whatever it's making. So I had it taking mechanical parts out and putting it on this conveyor belt, which feeds into this thing. And right here, also plenty of copper wires. The mechanical parts are not enough, but it's okay. It'll be enough for this. But I had the copper wires coming out right here, so we've got some extra science being made. Again, the mechanical parts, a little slow, but that's because you use more mechanical parts, right? Yeah, you use one more mechanical part. So theoretically, I think I would want to be feeding this thing with, I guess, 2 machines. Actually, I don't know how fast stuff gets made either. Is there any way to tell how fast something gets made? Because that's going to be really important. Let's take a look. Intermediates. Yes, 6 seconds. Okay. So that's... Now, this is going to get a little bit overly detailed for me, and I probably will not pay attention to this moving forward, or at least not... I won't be maximum 100% efficiency. I'll be as close as I can get. So these take half the time. So these take 6 seconds, and you only need 2, so that's 12 seconds. And you need 3, that's 9 seconds. So theoretically, the wire should take longer. Because we're going to go with seconds, okay? Oh, but it outputs 2. No, it outputs 4. Okay, whatever. And this outputs 2, so it's half as much. So no, the mechanical parts you still need more mechanical parts, even though they take half the time. I'm not going to get overly into that stuff because it makes my head hurt, and it makes me not enjoy these games. I will be as efficient as I can within my skill level, my own personal skill level. Okay, so let's come on and break into this. As you can see right here, there's a little container right here. And there's going to be something super special in here, which is going to be just awesome, that I want to show you guys. And it's really going to help me out here. Really going to help me out quite a bit. Come on. Should be in. Did I go up? No. Oh, it's up there. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Not a big deal.
Hey, a battery pack. Sorry, an accumulator substation. I'll try to go easier on the recon slang. It might help you guess at what those signal names are short codes for. Accumulators won't matter for a while, but get in the habit of scanning anything and everything you find in places like these. It can only help.
So what I can do is, I can take my own power floor and hook it up to the power floors that are in here. And then theoretically, I should be able to use those. These things are batteries, basically. So I should be able to use those batteries. Having a little hard time getting up there. Let's see. Is there any kind of... Yeah, let's make some of these. Let's make some stairs. Now what I need to do is I need to connect my... See how my power floors are glowing? Once I connect them, these should be glowing. And any battery... There are batteries in here that are still working. Most of the batteries in there are trashed, but some are still working. And if I can hook them up, I can use the batteries for my crank generators doing their thing. Because my crank generators are outperforming what I need, right? If I press P, Well, I guess they're not going right now, or maybe I gotta be on my... I'm not really sure. But I'm not using all the power. So if I could save up power, that would be great. Can I go 3? Yeah, let's go 3. Come on. There we go. Alright, so now that we're up here, we need to get our floor pieces. Where are they? They're right here. 7. We just need to connect these. So I'll do like this. And like this. And does that connect them? No. Okay. Am I doing something wrong here? Maybe they're not. Let's do this. There we go. Now they're connected. And now what you can see in here is we'll have batteries. And look, there you go. So now we have accumulator charge, and we can save up some energy. This is everything that's being used and what they're taking. This is, you know, my power. I've got plenty of power. That is awesome. So I think what I'm going to do now is scan with. If it says scan with, that means I can scan it. So we need 10 of these in order to... And will I be able to make them once I scan 10 of them? Oh, that'll be freaking cool if that's the case.
They wouldn't be here. These places were pretty much built and left alone.
And scan this. Overhead light, cool. Scan this. Research core blue. Oh, okay. So that's something we're gonna need. What is that? That's mole speed 2. Mole speed 2. Wow, that's a good one. Yes, I will spec into that. I got science coming in now. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Go ahead and take that. And scan that. Hover pack. Oh, okay, cool. Scan this.
This sector was a dream come true for hydroelectric power. It isn't surprising that we took accumulator construction seriously down here. I faintly remember power sources in other sectors that were even stronger, but they also tended to do things like explode, set things on fire, create giant clouds of poison. You get the drift.
I do get the drift. We need to head over in that direction
Can't go
next.
wrong with a good old-fashioned river. You're starting to get a nice little collection of research cores, Breaker. I won't forget it.
Hell yeah, man. Getting freaking research like it ain't no thing. I think the next thing... I don't want to go over there. I think the next thing we want to do is set up a iron and copper bus coming down this way. This whole thing is going to be rebuilt, by the way. This is just very temporary. The bus will be coming down here, and then I will grab the stuff from there and kind of see where I want to put things. I'm not known to make things ridiculously pretty in these games, but I will do my best. You know. Also, accumulator charge. We can only do 100 megajoules. I'm guessing that is. Can I make more of those? Maybe we can store more power if I did that. I should be. Wait, I probably have to research them. Let's take a look at our research. Hover pack, suit speed, terraforming, mole speed. What do we got here? Oh, smelting speed. I like that. The bio dense stuff. The planter. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through this between episodes because I think we are just about ready to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.